It's been over 6 months since we've had no Formula 1, but finally we've had a confirmed 2020 Formula 1 calendar for the rest of the season. Now, of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of races have been scrapped from Australia up until the French Grand Prix at Paul Ricard. Basically, all of the races, if you like, have been scrapped and a new revised calendar has come around. There's been a lot of talk about where we're going to start. Is it going to be Silverstone, Austria, Hungary, Germany? But it's now been finally confirmed. And I'm going to run through the races that are going to kick off the 2020 season. Now, firstly, these races will be ran behind closed doors. Now, again, that's not great. And also, further races will be announced in the coming weeks. This might be subject to change, of course, as we go later on in the season. Alongside Formula 1, there's other sports like the Premier League, NRL, NASCAR, IndyCar, basically everything in the world, which of course is hoping to have fans attend some of the races, some of the events, what have you, in the world. But of course, it will start with no fans. Some races have been confirmed. So the opening round will be at the Spielberg Ring in Austria, the Austrian Grand Prix, which will be run between the 3rd and the 5th of July. This will be without no fans, as the Austrian government and the Spielberg Ring have confirmed that. Round 2 will be at the same place at the Spielberg Ring. Now, this will be run a week later from the 10th to the 12th of July. There is no talk as if this is going to be a reverse track or there's going to be any changes to make the Formula 1 race around the Red Bull Ring more exciting, but there is going to be a back-to-back round at Austria. So, Austria is round 1 and 2. Round 3 will be at the Hungary Ring. Now, this will be at the 17th to the 19th of July. Round 4 sees us coming back to the home of motorsport, the British Grand Prix, which has been under the cusp. Is it going to be returning? It finally is. We are going to be seeing the race on the 31st of July to the 2nd of August. Now, for me, 1st of August is my birthday, so qualifying, yes. But that is great to see. We're finally coming to Silverstone. There's been a lot of speculation about a lot of talk in the F1 news, in our 24/7 news series about Silverstone. Is it going to be here? Is it not? And yes, it's going to be, thankfully. And of course, that is a back-to-back round as well. 3 on the bounce. And round 5 will also be at the Silverstone track, which will be the 7th to the 9th of August. The Spanish Grand Prix will be round 6. That'll be at the Circuit de Catalunya, Barcelona, and that'll be run on the 14th to the 16th of August. These races are breaking into what would have been the summer break, but of course, there is no point in the summer break because we've had over 6 months of a break, a winter break, and a winter break, starting a winter break, and there's just too much breaks. Round 7 is at Spa-Francorchamps. Now, of course, that is at the Belgian Grand Prix. That is the 20th to the 30th of August. Now, that is the original date for the Belgian Grand Prix. So that race actually has no change, thankfully. So, no change there. Of course, the biggest change is there will be no fans at the circuit. And then, of course, round 8 is the Italian Grand Prix at Monza, the Autodromo di Monza. We are finally going to Italy. There was a lot of speculation about this one. Of course, at the time when this pandemic started, Italy was one of the worst countries, unfortunately. So there was talk about possibly not even going to Monza and cancelling the event, just like we did with Monaco, not even postponing and cancelling it. Finally, we are going here, the home of the Tifosi, the home of Ferrari, where Charles Leclerc won last year. And that will be on the 4th to the 6th of September. These are the provisional rounds, which of course we just want, we need, even if that is the only Formula we're going to see this year, which of course isn't going to happen because things can only get better, touch wood, after September. But that is amazing. We have 8 incredible rounds. We have 8 amazing tracks. Well, we have quite a few tracks. We have 3 back-to-back races at the Spielberg Ring, at the Hungary Ring, at the Silverstone Ring. We're going to call it the Ring. Then it makes sense. It's 3 back-to-back-to-back rings. And as I said there, there will be more races being confirmed in the next few weeks, but we are finally going back. Formula 2 and Formula 3 have also confirmed provisional calendars, so make sure that you go and check them out. But Formula 1 is going to be here. The Austria, Hungary and Silverstone will start off the event. Now, again, as I just said there is no talk yet whether a reverse grid, any sprint race, feature race, reverse track, anything like that is going to come about. But of course, there has been a lot of talk about that. There has been talk in Silverstone for a very long time, even before this pandemic started, about possibly doing a surprise race around the opposite, running Silverstone on the opposite way. So Club Corner is the first and Abbey is the final. Or even doing another track. So obviously we have the National Pit Straight at Silverstone, for example. But of course that isn't confirmed. That will be interesting to see. Also Austria, so of course Lauda Curve will be the last corner coming downhill. Hungary Ring as well, of course, that will be interesting going in the opposite track. Obviously we'll be going downhill, from that corner where you're supposed to lift instead. It would be really, really cool to see, but of course we'll have to see what Formula 1 can do. First, of course, it has been a very hard year, but Formula 1 has finally come around and, made something that we can kind of look and say, 2020, not too bad. And we are going to get, for the 70th year in F1, we are going to get racing. It is so exciting, guys, and yes, let's just go. Thank you very much for watching this breaking news video. I'm incredibly so excited. This is going to be incredible. It has been over 6 months since we've had Formula 1, since Abu Dhabi finished the 2019 season, and I just cannot believe we are actually going to be going next month to Austria. It's absolutely incredible, guys. It's absolutely really incredible. So yes, anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. If you do like what you see around here, please like and subscribe. We've got loads more breaking news stories as they come around, and of course our normal segments as well. Busy week, of course, this week. Friday Grid, we had our Agree or Disagree series come out yesterday. We've got our F1 YouTube Decoded with New Zealand guy Josh Ravel on Sunday. Loads more content, and of course the big thing is look at that calendar. Look at that beauty. We have got previews and reviews for Austria and Hungary and all those races, and of course till Italy, and hopefully a lot more, possibly the flyaway races after Italy and round it, and hopefully, maybe, it won't really affect us, but of course for the general population, the general fans, and hopefully for the world moving forward, after round 8, we can get some races where fans can attend the race, which of course will be absolutely incredible, not just for Formula 1, for other sports, and the world. It will show that we are definitely moving forward. But this is incredible news to see, guys. I'm so excited. So yes, thank you very much for watching this one. Keep yourself safe, of course, out there, and until next time, we'll see you later.